Hey everyone, and welcome back to our channel. I can't believe that it's been 3 weeks already. Before we get into it, I just want to thank you all for your encouraging words and support, and also for those of you who have mentioned your running journey in the comments. I really do love reading them. It sort of makes me feel like filming these videos have a purpose, especially when people say that they're following my journey or they have a similar journey to me. It really motivates me to make these videos. But anyway, let's get into week 3 of the Couch to 5K program. If you're new here, I'm Lani, and I'm back to square one with my running journey. I finished my first half marathon, but couldn't run it non-stop like I had hoped. Life happened, motivation came and went, and well, here we are. So if you're ready for the honest ups and downs of starting over, be sure to follow along. So we're here today. We're doing day 1 of week 3 of the program. So the intervals are a 90-second jog, and then a 90-second walk, and then a 3-minute jog, 3-minute walk. Can't remember how many times it's repeated, but it ends up being 28 minutes in total, counting the 5-minute warm up and warm down. So we brought Creed along. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, I usually don't like to run in normal shorts, but I am today because it's that time of month. I'm not really feeling it. I'm feeling super bloated, and so I didn't want anything restricting me. But also, they're probably going to ride up like a mofo and just be a pest. So yeah, I'm probably going to look like the biggest hobo running, but yeah, I just need to run. So hopefully everyone doesn't think I'm ugly, but yeah, anyway. So day 1 of this week's training definitely got me puffed. I could feel that there was an increase in the interval running sessions for sure. During the run, we sort of had to do a little detour, forward driving. That was a long 3 minutes. We had to detour a bit because we had plovers flying at us.
I don't think they know what plovers are.
For anyone who doesn't live in Australia, I'm assuming they're just an Australian bird. They basically are the biggest pests. Not sure why they exist. They swoop you, even if you're near them, not near them, whether they have babies or don't have babies, they will attack the shit out of you, and I'm so scared. So I said to Michael, be ready if they come, because I can't even put my hand up. I'm just too scared. Like in the air. Apparently people don't hide in the air, supposed to deter them, but I don't think so. Anyway, I'm going into... I can't even talk. But yes, for those of you who don't know and who don't live in Australia, because I'm pretty sure they are only a bird specific to Australia, but I could be wrong because I'm not a bird expert. But we call them plovers. I don't know why. But yes, I think they have spikes on their wings. That is only one downside to running in Australia, I find, is you're trying to dodge and not get swooped by birds. And if anyone has any crazy animal stories while you've been running, leave them in the comments because I want to find out, especially for those of you who are watching from America or the UK or wherever else in the world. I'm sure there's some interesting animals that you guys have that we don't, like bears. It's really hot. Definitely feels way longer running for 3 minutes straight, and I got sweat dripping into my eyes, so it's not a vibe, but I think we're past halfway, hopefully. I just want to be fit. I just want to be fit, girl. But yes, this run definitely had me puffed, and it even had Creed puffed as well, especially with the heat and humidity. I'm hoping that as the weeks go by, I'm just going to get fitter as it goes on. So it's going to feel less and less of a struggle. But I guess also as the weeks go on, it sort of gets harder as well. So it's probably going to be hard for me to determine if I'm actually getting fit or not, because as I'm getting fitter, the intervals are changing and getting harder. So it's always going to be challenging. So hard, honestly. I don't even know what to say. Yeah, so yeah, it's on the building. That actually is the last of it, because after the very end set you do a 3-minute jog, then a 3-minute walk, and then it goes into the warm down walk. And it says we've only got 42 seconds left of the walk and then into the warm down walk. So the suffering didn't last long, which I love that for us. Yeah, sweating. It's actually a bit hot for Creed, so I think maybe future runs, I don't know, it's hard. We really love bringing her and she really loves doing it, but this time of year it's just so hot. My arms are shaking. Yeah. And that's the Apple Watch right now, so it's actually not as far as the other day. I think we ran less. I don't know how it works out. Actually, no, we were running for 2 minutes less at least. Oh, dang.
Gotta pick that up
Again. Ew, it's sneaky. Forgot to stop my watch. But yeah, so it was estimated to be about 28 minutes. And I stopped my watch at 29 minutes and 47 seconds. So yeah, my face is itchy. I swear I'm getting bitten. And by the way, I just wanted to give you a little heads up that this is probably the last video that's filmed like this. The next week's video, so week 4 of the program, we're going to try a different sort of style of filming and editing, because I feel like 8 weeks of this running program, me just sitting down in this room talking, is probably really going to bore you guys. But yeah, so we're going to trial something different, which means if you haven't already, definitely subscribe and give this video a like, because it supports me and our channel. It is day 3/2 of week 3. So I actually forgot the intervals, but I'm sure we mentioned it in day 1. We're combining it today because we didn't get around to finishing it off on the days we were supposed to. So today we're going to do a double run, so it's 28-minute sessions combined. It's really hot, but let's get it done. Day 2 of week 3 was honestly not too bad. I feel like I was in a good mood. I had motivation to run, which is odd. Although I feel like halfway through the run, I sort of started to feel the pressure, sort of pain / pressure, not really pain, but pressure in my shins as I was running, which probably wasn't good. I'm not sure why. I'm sure if I Googled it, did a whole Google Doctor sort of search, it would tell me why. But yeah, that is only something I really felt on longer runs, and I haven't felt in a while. So I don't know why that day sporadically I was having discomfort in my shins. I don't want to say pain because it wasn't necessarily painful, but yeah, it was just a weird sort of discomfort, pressure in my shins that really was not a vibe. But to be fair, it is probably because I don't take warming up and warming down seriously, and this is a massive toxic trait of mine. We are now in the 5-minute warm down walk, so we finished day 2's activity. So we're going to finish off the walk just so we can complete it as a whole, and then I'm going to stop my watch, post the Strava, which we'll put up, and then start a new Strava for the day 3 so that the activity is separated, and then we're going to repeat the exact same thing. Keen to get it done. It actually went pretty quick, to be honest, but it's super hot. So I don't know why I thought it was a good idea to do a double session in one day. I think it was because we missed a day during the week, and on that day that we missed it, we were like, oh, we'll just do a double run. But then when it actually comes to doing the double run in the heat, the peak heat of the day, you're just like, why? Hating my past self. But anyway, okay, so we are now on to day 3's run, and like I said before, today we're doing a double run, so we're doing two runs, which is day 2 and day 3 of week 3 combined. We just finished day 2. So hot and sweaty. My shins were starting to hurt a bit in that run, even though we're going slow. I don't know why, I just felt like there's pressure in my shins. So I've got a whole heap of sweat dripping into my eyes. Yeah, we're on our 5-minute warm-up walk now. I'm about to get into the run. Hopefully it goes quick because the last one sort of did. But yeah, it's so hot right now. The sun is a killer. So Let's get it. Day 3 of week 3, which was the part 2 of the combined run technically, was good. It wasn't too bad to be honest, but it was probably the first interval that I felt that for, and then the second one in, that 3-minute running interval on the very last one, it didn't kill me, but I was just thinking in my head like borderline negative thoughts, but also trying to motivate myself in a way, because I was, on one hand I was like, wow, you can't even run 3 minutes non-stop, you've literally done 18 kilometers before. And then on the other hand I was like, you got this sis, like you've done it, you've done 18 kilometers before. So I was sort of like going back and forth in my head. But anyway, yes, I definitely did regret probably doing a back-to-back session. I also think it's good to spread out the sessions across the week where possible, or just at least space them out, because it's probably better for my fitness anyway. But we got the kilometers in, we got it done, and it felt good knowing that that was going to be the last run of week 3. That was hard. Just in the warm down, well, in the 3-minute walk before the warm down walk, I'm just trying to get my breath back. So, update you in the car. We'll do a recap in the car. After the run, we got back to the car. I didn't end up doing a debrief in the car because I was honestly so puffed and exhausted, and I was hot, just felt overheated. So we went straight back to the car, straight home so I could shower, and we ate our U-Foods. Oh yeah, and just so you're wondering why the Strava looks different, for the very first run, I think it was for day 2, I accidentally hit outdoor walk instead of outdoor run. So when it uploads to Strava, it doesn't include my pace. It still includes the time and the kilometers, but not the pace of my run. So I'll include a snippet of my Apple Watch which includes the pace of my run. Anyway, I'm keen that week 3 is done, and now I'm on to week 4 of the 8-week program. I recently have been thinking about how I'm just keen to get back to my fitness level and where I was at previously. I'm excited to do long distances and feel good, because at the moment I honestly feel quite slow and sluggish. And sometimes when Michael plays back the footage, when he plays back the footage of me that he takes, I'm literally like, that's me walking. Like, I look like I'm walking in the video, but genuinely in real life I'm jogging at a slow pace. Like, that's me jogging, but on the video sometimes it looks like I'm walking. Yeah, I'm just keen to get it back onto it, to be able to do good distances, to feel good after a run. Like, you always feel good after a run doing physical exercise. Like, it's so shit during it, but afterwards you feel good. But when you start smashing those longer distances and you can really compare to where you started from, that also just adds to the feeling as well. But yes, I just have to remember baby steps, small steps. If I just keep doing it every single day, well, not every single day, but you know what I mean. If I just keep at it and just get the runs done, eventually the pace and the time and everything's gonna come, but I just need to be patient. And I just want to say another huge thank you to every one of you who are watching, who have commented lovely support on our videos and also told us your running story. The best thing about the running community is that everyone is so supportive, and our goal is to just eventually build this community online that's not just for running but for other things that we do as well. It's nice when, yeah, you just feel like you're building a community. I don't know how to describe it, but it's a nice feeling to know that people get value in the content that we're putting out. And it's also nice that other people can relate to us and we can relate to other people, vice versa. So be sure to follow along on my running journey and our life goals. So definitely go check out our other videos if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.